Right, students. So let's move to the further. So previously we completed the concept of hmm, constructor. Concept of what? Constructor. So as a part of the constructor, we learned about default constructor, parameterized constructor. Okay. So index, if we look into that, this part we did. And now it's a time to see to go for the another part of the discussion. Next part of the discussion, I want to go for it. Data encapsulation and abstraction I want to discuss. Very easy, students. Very simple. So first 1 hour you need to understand about the abstraction and encapsulation, which is a very simple. So let us try to understand. So abstraction here and encapsulation, both of them come in. So let us talk about what is a data encapsulation. Data encapsulation. We discuss. Next we discuss about data abstraction. Data abstraction. Fine. So need not to wait for friends. Friends will come. Friends are there, but they need to come. Instead of waiting on the roadside, come to the class. Don't wait for friends. Okay? Because outside waiting is not good enough. So come to the class. You people also join early to the class. Don't wait outside. So if you wait outside, if I look into that, I'll ask questions. I will stop my vehicle wherever you are standing. I will come there and I will ask what is definition of class. So that time you cannot say I am not your student. Will you say like that? No. So need to come early. Don't wait for friends. So now students, let us move to the further. So let us take the example directly. With example, I will explain students. So here I move to the further. So here, let us close this part. Go to 7i moves examples. These are our yesterday's class examples. Let's move to this. Go to this place now. I'll move there and see that Python file.
This meeting is being
Account dot
recorded.
account1.py. Account1.py. This is my program name. Account1.py. So what it is? File name and module name. Do you know? Module is a collection of data members. Data members. The wrong class. You're not belongs to this class. మా స్టూడెంట్ రమ్మను. Okay. So account1.py file name and what? Module name. So coming to the module name. So there I will go for class count. Class account. There I will take. So she came to, actually she want to go to JavaScript class. She came to Python class. She is our student only. Even though other class is there, they are coming to our class only. But by mistake, they are coming to our class. So actually, they need to go to some other building. They are coming to this building. Whether they like Python more or by forgetting this way, by default, they are coming, I don't know. What do you think? They like Python and coming to Python class by forgetting other subject, or by thinking somewhere regularly coming to Python class, they come to location like Python? I don't think so. Location. So thinking somewhere and attending the class. So okay, let it be. So, Kiran Kumar, okay. So Nice. Class account, I will take it. I will take it. Inside of that, DEF underscore underscore init underscore underscore of self. What is this? I forget. What is this? Come on. Default constructor. Default, no, default constructor. Spell out. Right. So, how do you know it is a default constructor? How do you know it is a default constructor? This is no containing only self. Only self is there. That's why there it is called default constructor. Okay. Self dot ACNO is equal to 100. Self dot CNAME, customer name is equal to Rosam. Very important, students. Self dot balance is equal to some 6.7. Self dot pin. Self dot pin is equal to 4567. Next, I'm going to write it. Self dot bname is equal to bname is equal to SBI. SBI. So this is called the initialization part of account details. Understood? Well, now this account details of ROSUM, which is defined into one program. Okay. Now I'm taking another thing, another program I am taking. Be careful, students. Now I'm writing other other programmer one.py. Other programmer one.py. Some other programmer is writing. He is using account class object is creating an object of account class. So this is called object creation. Object creation require what definition? Class definition. Do you have the class definition here? No. Where is the class definition present in account one? Account one is called what? File name come module name. What is the definition of module? A module is a collection of global variables, function names and class names. What is my class name here? Account. So how do you go for importing from account one? Come on. Import to get it. AC is equal to account of. Object creation makes the PVM to call what? Object creation makes the PVM to call what? Constructor. Yesterday only completed, no? Yesterday only completed. Default constructor. Here. Default constructor. Here. C. Object creation makes the PVM to call which constructor? Default constructor. Object creation makes the PVM to call which constructor? Default constructor. Default constructor. Here, default constructor. So my account object AC contains what details? Account holder details. So other programmer is printing the details of somebody else. Now I'm writing like this. So what is happening here? I want to print details. How I am printing the details? You observe it. Print of what I am doing? Account number. Account number. Account number is equal to dot format of AC dot ACNO. ACNO. Next I'm going to write it customer account number. There I'm writing account folder name. Account folder name, students. Account holder name. There I'm writing CNAME. CNAME I am writing it. Next I'm writing here account balance. Account balance is equal to, here I'm writing AC dot balance. They are all called instance data members or not? Account pin is equal to, there is AC dot pin. Next, last I'm printing account branch name. Account branch name is equal to what? AC dot what now, students? B name. Understood? So we are able to calling that it is completely initializing the object with all the data members. How do you call it? You to go for Here it is going to be printing the details. Printed or not? Now, my point is Pratik Gupta. So, what is data encapsulation? That only I am coming to, my dear student. Pratik Gupta. That only I am going to put the heading. You are so excited. And that only I am going to discuss. Okay now? Okay now? So be cool. I will explain. Don't get tension. I'll explain. Now I'm going to take up, observe this result. The other programmer is accessing details of what? Rows of. What is your observation here? Can anybody can say the observation? What is your observation in this program? In this program, what is your observation? That is my question here. Can anybody can answer it? What is your observation? Come on, answer. No observation? Okay, no problem. Students, now I will tell you my observation here. Suppose if I'm a student, I'll definitely tell to my teacher, sir, somebody's account data members, somebody's account details accessed by somebody else is giving you security problems. Some other program is trying to access the confidential details of somebody's information. Is it called a drawback or not? We learned class, we learned data members, we learned methods, we learned constructors, but we did not think of what? Security. We did not think of security, correct or not? So, what is happening here? Account number a self.acno. Who is accessing? Other person is printing that. So definitely he will do some manipulation with that or not. He is seeing that. Now he definitely will do some manipulation on it, right or not? So how it is going to be done? When he is looking at your account number and then row sum and balance and everything, when he is able to access it, definitely he will use somewhere else. He will do some more mismanipulation or not. Is it weakening the security or not? So today our concept is how to provide the security to the data members of my class. In this class called account, which data members I want to give to others, which data members I don't want to give to others. What is my questioning today? I'm asking, for example, tell me your account number. I'm asking. Will you tell your account number to me? No. Will you tell your PIN number to me? No. Will you tell your password to me? No. Why? Why you will not tell those details to me? Because they are confidential. It means they are encapsulated in your brain. They are encapsulated in your brain. So what to tell, what not to tell, you are deciding. Tell me in this place, what are the details which you don't want to give to others, which you want to access by yourself? ACNO. I don't want to give to others. Balance, PIN, I don't want to tell. These are the three details which I want to protect from others. In C++, C++ is an object-oriented programming. To provide the security to the data members of the class, we will use a keyword called private. We will use a keyword called private. In which language? C++. Once you make anything as a private, will other people can access? If you tell, then they can access. If you don't tell, they cannot access. So private data members are what? If my program is C++, account number, balance, PIN are called what? Private. In Java also, we will use a keyword called what now? Private, we will use it. What is the meaning of private? Hiding the details from other people, which is nothing but providing the security to the data members of the class. In Python programming, there is no keyword called what? Private. There is no keyword called private. Instead of private, they said any data member you want to make it as a private, That data member must be preceded by what? Double underscore. No keyword called private. Anything you want to make it the private, like a Java, like a C++, if you want in your C program, in your class, make the data members preceded with what? Double underscore. They are just like what? Private. Other person cannot access. Are you able to follow me? So come to students. Now I am writing self dot double underscore ACNO. Once you make a double underscore ACNO, that is equal to private only. The process of hiding the confidential details from other programmers is called what? Encapsulation. Encapsulation concept says what? Hide the confidential details from other persons is known as what? Encapsulation. What is the use of encapsulation? It provides the security to the data which I am using inside the class. Nobody can access it. Nobody can manipulate it. Nobody can do anything from that. What is the balance also? To be encapsulated by using which keyword? Double underscore. Pin also I don't want to give to others. Write what? Double underscore. So what are the details which are encapsulated here? Account number, balance, and pin. Customer name. If you ask your name, nothing wrong in telling your name or not. Nothing wrong in telling your branch name also. In branch name, lot of customers are available. Like you, there are so many people are there, but don't tell your account number, don't tell your balance, and don't tell your B name. That is PIN number. So that is known as what? In my class, what are the secured things? I made it, right or not? Then go to other programmers. You see mark here, you are getting automatically some different color is coming. Some different color is called accessible or not accessible? Not accessible. Others are doing what? Trying to access. Here, what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to hide which concept I'm applying here. Which concept I'm applying here? Data encapsulation. Pratik Gupta. What is the purpose of data encapsulation in OOPS? With a class and object, we will build the class and we will build the object with the data members and methods. But I want to provide the security to the data or not. So to provide the security to the data, we go for which concept? Yes, data encapsulation says what? What to hide, what not to hide. Whatever you want to hide from others to provide the security, those data members must be preceded with what? Double underscore. Double underscore data members are called what? Private data members they are called. Are you able to understand me? Come to others here. What they are trying to do? They are trying to access the data, accessing the required details, not possible to access the other details. Try to run this now. Try to execute. You will get error. First error. Please look at the error now. Attribute error. Account object has no attribute called ACNO. So definitely it is going to be error or not. Why this is error? Not possible to access because it is encapsulated or wrong. Next is called what? Customer name. No problem. You can access it. Customer name is printed. Account object has no attribute called what? Balance. Again, I will keep a comment for balance. Again, error will come for B name. Pin. Pin is coming an error. Here I will keep a comment for pin. And what are the details are possible to access? Row sum and SBI. This is known as what? What we are able to access is known as what here? We are able to access the given details only. You are trying to access hidden details. You got an error. The process of retrieving the essential details without considering the hidden details is called what? Abstraction. Hiding the details is called encapsulation. Accessing details from the class object is called abstraction. Simple. Somebody going, not like you, any some student, said to parents, going to college, taken bag and everything done. After that, what is happening? Some new movie released. What will do? They'll go to movie. First show, second show, morning show, evening show, they will see. Evening 5 o'clock, once again, they will come to the class by wearing bag. Parents will ask, Did you attended college today? Morning to evening, come all classes going on. Computer lab also done, doing programming and everything. What you are hiding there? You are hiding your confidential details. You are telling to only the details what you are saying. So your parents will access what you are saying. They are known as what? Abstraction. What you have done, you did not say the original details, right or not? Will you tell all your details to your parents? No. Why? Problem? Are you doing wrong? When you are not telling everything to your parents, you are doing wrong only. Who will tell everything to your parents? Just tell me. I want to see you once. Who will tell everything to your parents? Girls. Everything. Okay, no girl is there. Boys. Who will tell everything? Nobody. Okay. That means from childhood onwards, you know encapsulation. Correct? From childhood days onwards, you are using encapsulation or not? Tell me, students. Nothing wrong. Tell me. Because you may not be saying to them, they may feel tension and all. Something you may not be saying, correct or not? Hmm. So, come to the point of it. Okay, fine. So, Ved Doshi. Okay, ma. Roshan, you will tell. Okay, good. Arshad Mohammed, Rupesh. Okay, Chandramouli will not tell. Okay. So, coming to the point of it, attribute error. So, something like, okay, no problem. Even online also, okay, Smiley Shiva. So I share everything, sir. Even my crush. Okay, good. Okay. So, okay. Shubham, you also. Okay, good students. Even I also. Everything I will share. But why you don't share? That is my doubt today. Are you doing anything wrong? Girls? Ma? Doing anything wrong, ma? Then why are you not sharing? You have to tell everything to your parents. Okay? They give life to you. You have to tell from today onwards. You don't apply encapsulation on your life. You apply the encapsulation on the program, but don't apply by yourself. Okay? Today onwards, to tell everything, you should be perfect. Of course, you are perfect only. Tell nothing wrong. Fine, boys. Telling or not? From today onwards, you need to tell. Okay, leave that. Come to the point. Are you understanding what is encapsulation? What is encapsulation? When I'm developing any real-time project, certain details I don't want to give the external person. Those external details I don't want to tell to the external programmer that are supposed to be encapsulated by using which type of symbolic notation? Double underscore, double underscore. So whatever I made it as a double underscore, other person cannot access. But other than double underscore, they can access. They are called public in access. What are the public in access? What are the public in access? C name and B name are called what? Public in access. There is one more kind of variable is there. Single underscore variable is also there. But I'll tell you in the inheritance for you right now. Don't worry. So double underscore variables are private and they are used for implementing encapsulation concept. Are you getting the clarity on encapsulation and then abstraction? What is encapsulation? Hiding the confidential details from the external programmer, providing the security to the data members of my class is called what? Encapsulation. What is meant by abstraction? Retrieving the essential details without considering which details? Hidden details. Hidden details are called what? Encapsulated details. Abstraction meaning is retrieving the essential details without considering about what details? Hidden details is called what? Data abstraction. Clarity is there? Right. Pratik Gupta, is it clear, mom? You asked a doubt and I responded. You need to respond for that. Is it clear for the doubt? You need to respond. Now I will move to the further. Is it clear here? Fine. Now I will move to the further. You may ask a question. Sir, I will access something like this. I'm trying to access. I will access something like what? Double underscore. I will write it. double underscore I will write it. Even if you write double underscore also, error will be coming. So you cannot access double underscore variable. Are you following me, students? Fine. So here I am going to write it. Understand? This is going to give you what you can access, what you cannot access. The place where I written double underscore is known as what? Encapsulation. So what is the definition of encapsulation? The process of hiding the confidential details from external programmers or external users is comes under data encapsulation. And a data encapsulation want to implement in whoops of different languages, they will use which keyword? Private. But in Python, private keyword is not there. Equivalent to private is what? Double underscore. Clear? Pratik Gupta. So third time, fourth time I am calling. I think it is more clear. So coming to other example here. Other example. So these are the data members are done through what? Constructor. Go to the next place now. Next place I'm going to introduce. One more example I'm going to tell you. New, one more kind of thing. Account 2 dot account dot py, account 2 dot py, account 2 dot py. There I'm going to take it. So there I'm going to write it. So there I'm going to write it. Class here, account I'm going to take it. Account I'm going to take it. Coming to the point of it. So Divyanshu, how will you know all the data how underscore at the time of abstraction? How you will know means what? Suppose for example, account is there. Account is there. Generally, what a hacker want to do it, account number they want to access. They will try to write ACNO or not. And what they will be getting it, they will try to write creating an object of Divyanshu. D is equal to Divyanshu of D dot ACNO I'm writing. It will not be possible to access. Right or not? So definitely it is going to be giving you what? Error. Definitely error or not. So what is the possibility of accessing? They will be trying to write it. And you will go for the help or not. You will go for the help also. ACNO is visible, but they cannot access it because they are going to be called what? Encapsulated. So help is there or not? With the help you can find out or not? Yes. So Divyanshu, I hope you are understanding it. Now I'll go to the next example. Account 2, I'm going to enter into here. Right. Divyanshu, okay, nice. Good student. So Pratik Gupta is not there or there, I don't know. But he put that answer, but he did not answer it. So I will search for him. So Pratik Gupta is there, but he did not respond. Okay, no problem. So here, Pratik Gupta, last and final mark. Did you understand this concept? Now I will go to why are you not responding when I'm calling that many times? Problem, huh? Any problem of typing or now I'll come to the one more type of thing. DEF, get the AC details. Get the AC details. Get the AC details. This is available here. I'm taking the function here. Inside of it, self dot what ACNO is equal to 100. Those details I will take as it is. Those details I will take as it is. Here I'm writing. Here important. Here I'm going to take it. There I'm trying to write. Here I'm going to write it. In this place I'm writing. In this place I'm writing this data. Account 2 is known as what here? File name. And next is what? Module name. Module name. There you try to write it. This account 2.py. Go to the other programmer 2.py. Go to other programmer.py. So here that is an abstraction. Go to one more example here. Other programmer 2.py. 2.py here. So there I'm writing students 2.py. What we are doing? AC is equal to account of that you are trying to import from where account to import what is this now account. So there we are going to say AC is containing what empty. So I will write it what AC dot what is the function name get AC dot get the what details? Count details. Are you getting me? So that function I am calling it, that function I am calling it, then I will print all these kind of details. All these kind of details I am printing. See the students, very, very important concept. Only one thing I want to provide the security. That is comes under the encapsulation. What you are able to access, that is abstraction. What you are not able to access because of the security concern, that is called encapsulation. So execute it. You are getting the complete details again here. What are you calling here? Through method you are calling, right or not? How do you make encapsulation here also? Earlier they are available in where? Inside the constructor. Now they are available inside of what? Method. But I don't want to give certain details. What I will do? Account number. Also going to what? Balance. Next also giving you what? PIN. I'm going to give you. What is happening? Other programmer too, you see the error highlighting here. Same thing. Account number cannot be accessed it. So I'll keep a comment here. So rest of them, I'm whatever is going to be the comment, I'm writing it. Go to this place. Try to print it. Which details are going to access? Those some only. What is happening here? We are going to get it. We are going to get it through the method. Data members are hidden. So what things can be hide from the external person I'm explaining. I'm strictly applying what here? Security to my data members of the class. Next example. Account 2, through method I'm going to hide the data members. Through constructor I decided to hide the data members. Next one I'm going to take up. One more kind of example I'm taking. That example will make you to understand how to hide the method. How to hide the method. So as far as the data members is concerned, how many ways are there to hide it? Through the constructor, any data member is there, I can hide it. Through the method, any data member is there, I can hide it. How many data members are available? 2. Class level data members, instance data members. Which data members are supposed to be hidden? Class level data members I don't hide because they are going to be common. Which data members are supposed to hide? Instance. So you cannot hide capital of India. You cannot hide. You can hide your PIN number. You can hide your phone number. You can hide your other details, but you cannot hide the capital of India, which is going to be a common value or not. So that I don't want to, that I don't want to go for it. So come to the point back. Account 3.py. There I'm trying to take it. There I'm trying to take it like this. Account 3, I'm going to take it. These are my data members here. These are my methods here. All the data members are available. My class is called what here? See this now. Account 3 dot account 3.3.py. This is comes under a file name. This is comes under a file name, and next is called module name. So I will go to other programmer 3.py. Other programmer 3.py. 3.py I am going to take it. Very, very important. So in this place I'm going to take it calling AC object. AC is equal to account I'm going to write it. Account I'm going to take. At account, what is that? 3. Account 3, account only. But from where I want to take it? From account 3. From account 3. Import what? Account. This is the one I'm going to say. So it is an empty. I'm calling the method I called what? Get ACC details. So that I can access the other details as well. So I'm showing this kind of thing. So this is the one which you are able to access everything like this. So the specialty in this code is very, very important, students. Got the total details. Today my requirement is in previous programs, I was made the data members to hide. In today's class, I want to make the method to hide. Method. Which method? Get ACC details method I want to hide. So there is some type of calculation is available. where others need not to know about it. There is some type of method is available which I don't want to give to other person to access. So there I am going to make this method as what? Double underscore I said. Any variable name preceded with a double underscore, it is known as what? Hidden, private variable. Even method also is going to be made as what here? Hidden. When earlier I said remove that double underscore, it is comes under one-time usage. But a one-time people can call. But today I'm going to write it what? When I write a double underscore, automatically that one time one usage will go off. That means nobody can use this. Nobody can use this. Are you able to follow? Suppose where we can apply this. For example, when you go for implementing supermarket application, when you buy certain items, when it is more than 5,000 rupees, if you buy it, GST, SGST, some type of function will be called to add to your bill. Is this SGST, CGST, and all these things is the customer knows? Come on. So automatically some functions are calling and assigning the customer based charges. Based on that, they are assigning some percentage. Are you getting my point? So finally, what I'm trying to say, the method itself is made as hidden. When you go to other programmer 3, see that that is not possible to access it. Is it possible to call it? So finally, what I'm doing, I'm getting an error in the step number 4. Step number 4, what is that error is coming? What is the step number 4 error? In AC, you are accessing. You know that there is a method, but it is not possible to call because it is made as what? Encapsulated. So you'll get which error? Attribute error. Attribute error will come. So execute it, you will get error. Account attribute error. Account object has no attribute called what details. Get AC details you cannot call. Are you getting students? So once it is not possible to call. So not possible to access. Not possible to access. Because get ACC details made as made as encapsulated. Encapsulated. Are you able to follow? Yes. So this capsule is coming from the medical world actually. Capsule means what? Internally some particles are there. That particle you cannot take out and you cannot take one by one. You have to take as it is. You cannot access. You can see them, but you cannot access to do something else. So capsule means what? Is a bundle of values are coming. What to access, what not to access, they are going to give you. So here you cannot access it. Finally, when you don't access it, AC contains what here? Empty. When it is empty, how can you call AC and O, C name, balance, etc.? You cannot access now. You'll get completely errors will come. AC and O not possible to access. Keep an error. Customer name also not possible to access. Keep an comment here. Completely all the values you cannot access because AC is an empty or not. Balance also you cannot access it. All of them are going to be not possible to access. Finally, if you don't want to give your method to anybody to access it, if you don't want to give your method to access anybody, make it as what? Encapsulated. So here I made my method as what? Encapsulated. Which method I made as encapsulated? That is a question mark. If it is 5,000, you are going to get. If it is a 10,000, 10,000 additional charges will be there. CGST, SGST will be going on changing. If it is a 15,000 rupees bill you are making, there will be some additional charges will be there. So it depends on the billing of the customer that will be. So the method should be what type of method we are making here, instance method. Then there is a possibility of making required to make, recommended to make instance method as what? Encapsulated. It is not recommended to make class level method as what? Encapsulated. It is not recommended to make static method as encapsulated. Why it is not recommended to make those methods as encapsulated? Because they are meant for common purpose as well as universal purpose. So class level method is not possible, not recommended. Not recommended to go for static method. You can make it, but not recommended. Which methods are recommended to make it as encapsulated? Only instance methods are recommended to make it as encapsulated. Are you following me? Nobody can, other person cannot call it. So simply this is going to be giving an error. So how many ways are there to make the things as encapsulated here? What is the definition of class? Class is a collection of data members, methods, constructor. On which things you can make it as encapsulated in the class level data members, instance data members, instance. Methods level, which one you can make it as encapsulated? Instance method only. But you cannot make it as what? Class level static method. Not recommended to make because they are meant for common purpose as well as what? Universal purpose. Did you understand this point? Well, online students, I hope you are comfortable. Now I am talking about the constructor also I am going to decide. Shall I go to the constructor? Yes. Online students, up to here, is it clear? Respond quickly. Need to respond. So here I am going to take up one more example I am going to take. About the constructor I am going to talk about it. Take students, account one you take it. This part I am going to take it. Because multiple examples I'm giving, you need to understand that. So go to this place, 3.py. I will go for 4.py now, 4.py here. Account 4.py. There I'm going to write it. What is this now? File name, and next what? Module name, module name. There I'm going to take account class. Students, take care very carefully. Account 4.py. Class account, very useful example. Class account, and especially in interview point of view, you will come across. Coming to this place, what, sir, is it possible to make accessible encapsulated data? Yes, ma, I'm going to tell you all those things. All the things I'm going to tell you, okay, na? So I'm going to tell you all the things in the class. So because I'm going to cover multiple examples. What you ask, that also I'm going to cover. Okay, na? Everything I will tell you. So I will tell you that. That is there as a part of our discussion. So now I'm going to take it underscore init. There I'm writing like this. So observe it. Here I'm writing. I'm trying to prepare which one is supposed to be constructor. I'm deciding whether to be possible to do encapsulation or not. So I'm going to enter. So I will prepare others 4.py. Others 4.py I will take it. So this is others 3.py. What happens this one? So others 2, others 2. So others 3.py, I will take this file name others 4.py. Others 4.py. Are you practicing first of all? Hmm? So you need to respond. Others 4.py. I'm going to take it. Others 4.py. There I'm going to do what? AC is equal to account. It is an error, name error. From account to 4, from account to 4, import what? Account. So obviously, we are going to get it. That entire data members. That entire data members, you will get it. So here I'm going to take it. Other programmer one, this is an object is created. I'm going to execute others PROC 4.py. There I'm trying to write it here. So here object creation, print all the details now. Very careful. I'm going to, at present, I'm going to access. At present, I'm going to access all of them here. Getting or not? Now, I'm going to make it this constructor creation, what you have done in account number 4. I want to make it as what? Come on. Encapsulation, I want to make it. Account 4. What is this is known as constructor. How we make the method as abstraction here? 3. How do you make the method as encapsulated here? Double underscore. Today we are going for what? Account 4. I want to make this constructor as what? Encapsulated. What you will do? You will write a double underscore before that. Remember anything, students, in Python programming, from now onwards, you remember it. You cannot encapsulate any special methods which is having double underscore beginning, double underscore ending. Magic methods you cannot encapsulate. Already I said na, double underscore variable, double underscore ending, double underscore beginning, they are known as what? Magic variables. Any method is there that is known as magic method. Like any constructor is a magic method or not? You cannot do what? Encapsulated. So you try for it. You try for it. Now you are writing what here? Double underscore. Once you make it as a double underscore, it is not a constructor at that time. It is made as what? Method. Actually, when I write a double underscore before anything, that will be made as encapsulated. But here it is a special issue now. Magic method it is. You are making the magic method as what? Double underscore. Magic methods never participates in which process? Encapsulation process. So let us go to that. This is going to be you are made a double underscore here. That time you will be getting other 4.py. You are getting what is this creation? Object creation. Which object creation makes the PVM to call which constructor? Default constructor. Going to which class? Account 4, account 4 program, account class. Do you have any constructor here? No. Is it a constructor? No. What is it? Double underscore init is called a constructor, but you wrote a two double underscore. It is going to give you what? Not a constructor. Definitely other 4.py, there is no constructor. That time AC contains what? Empty. What AC contains? Empty. So how do you print it? Print of AC a double underscore dictive. Dictive. Try to print this triple double quotes. You keep it here just like this. Try to print it. It is going to give you what? Empty only. Empty only. It is not calling students. So definitely that double underscore kind of thing is treated as what? Method. Now you are calling. It is giving an error or giving empty or not? Once it is giving an empty, be careful. If I remove this, if I remove this kind of thing, what will be happening? You are getting what? Errors are not. Account number not for present. C name not present. Balance, PIN, B name, everything is not present. Clear or not clear? So that time what should I do? I need to call the method. How do you call the method? Double underscore, double underscore, init double underscore of. I need to call. Calling the method now. Method now. Execute it. It is called and then putting the details. So tell me, when you are attempted to make the constructor as encapsulated, it is made as what? Method. So double underscore beginning, double underscore ending, any inbuilt variables and inbuilt methods are there. You cannot make them as what? Encapsulated. I think you are following me. So you are going to get, this is treated as a method. That's why I called this as what? I called this process as what now? I called with a method. I got the answer also. This is an answer, you are getting it. So next one is what? Okay, it is a method. Again, you try to make this method as encapsulated. What you will do? Go to where? Count to 4. Make this method as encapsulated. What you will do again? Again, you will write a double underscore. Again, you will write a double underscore. Do you think that that method will become encapsulated? No. Encapsulation indicates how many double underscores, but you are having how many double underscore? So that is also not going to be made as what? Encapsulated. I hope you are following me. If you don't concentrate, we cannot do anything else. So here I will go to my program now. Here I'm going to take up. Here I'm writing. Carefully follow. Here you see error is coming. You run this, you got an error. What is that? Account object has no attribute called what? This one. Did you mean 6 double underscores are available? It is asking to call it. So go to where? Call it once again with what? Like this. So what is my conclusion here? Now it is calling. That method is becoming a method only. Output is coming. Finally, what is the conclusion here? It's not possible to. It is not possible to encapsulate constructors. because it is one of the magic method. So magic methods of Python never participates in encapsulation process. So compulsory question in interview point of view. Can I make the constructor as encapsulated? What is your answer? Not possible because magic methods never participates in. Yes. Clear. Online students, did you observe this? Did you observe this answer? Did you observe this notification here? So I will go to this place, account 4.py. I will write one important conclusion. Note I will write it. In the program only I will write it. It is not possible. It is not possible to make. It is not possible to make constructor constructor as constructor. It is not possible to make constructor to participate in data encapsulation simply. So I'm going to conclude it. This is one of the most important point because it is one of the magic method. Magic method it is. What is the magic method? We understand. Magic method is also known as what? Dunder method we can call. Dunder method is nothing but double underscore starting point, ending also what? Double underscore will be there. So I hope that this is you are following me. I hope so. This is note point is clear. Now I'm going to make it. This is one thing over. What are the things possible to make it encapsulated? Instance data members, instance method is only recommended to participate in encapsulation. Other things are not recommended to write double underscore concept. So this is more clear. Now I'm going to enter into the further. One more example I want to tell you. Go to that. So here I'm going to write it student. One more beautiful example I will take it. Carefully try to follow. Why I'm giving these many examples? Because you need to understand everything here. Account1.py. This is my class. Take one more thing. Account5.py I am going to take it. Account5.py. 5 different account examples, 5 different other examples. Others5.py. Okay. So I will carry that kind of thing, students. This is called 5. This is written here. I'll carry as it is 5 here. Written. I will go to others proc.5.py. I will take it. Here I'm going to write it. In this place, I'm going to write it. 5.py here. 5.py. So let us coming to this place. 5.py. So how do you create the object here? Account here you are taking. This you are writing here. From where? Account 5. Account 4 or 5? 5. Import what? Import account. Import account you are taking. So update creation is done so that you can access all these details. You can access all these details. Well, so try to go for this place. Where is it? Account 5. So since you made it not possible, some of them to access. Today you give it everything. Give it everything. For example, execute that. Output will be coming like this. So today my requirement is what? I want to make it. Somebody is interested to make class itself as what? Encapsulated. This is called a file name. And what next? Module name. Somebody else in their project, there may be chance of making their class as abstract. They making their classes not to participate in the reusable process. So I'm going to write a double underscore here. Just observe it. How many usages classes? 2 usages. Today I don't want to give my class to import. I don't want to make my class anybody to import. I don't want to give. So I will make my class as what? Encapsulated. The moment when I make my class as encapsulated, you are getting 2 usages is gone. Nobody can import my class. Compulsory question. How can I stop importing the class? So go to the place of others 5. You got red underline there. From account 5, import what? Account. Account why red underline? Because we made us encapsulated. So you will get which error? Import error. Spell out import error. What is an interviewer is asking? When do you get import error? Suppose I don't want to give one variable to others. I will make that variable as what? Double underscore. I don't want to give a method to others. I'll make that as double underscore. I want to make my class itself is don't want to give it to anybody to reuse through modules. I'll make my class as what? Double underscore. Run this example. You will get which error? Import error. So this program will not execute. Read out. Import error. Can't import name account from which one? Yes. This program will not execute. It will be made as what? Encapsulated. This program, just as it is, I will write it. Keep in mind, students, this program will not execute only for the purpose of execute error. This program will not execute because account of 5 class made us made us one encapsulated. So what is an error we are getting here? Import error. Can't import account from account 5. This is an error also I put it. Only for the sake of error purpose, you need to see this code. Is it clear? So, yes, Arshad Mohammed, good. So when we make the class as like this, no other features can be accessible because you are getting directly what error? Import error. So you cannot go for doing anything else once import is coming. So I'm going to prevent the class usage in other program by making it as a encapsulated. I think it is more clear. Now next one is consider these are levels of encapsulations I did. So data member encapsulation, method encapsulation, class level encapsulation, attempted to do constructor encapsulation also, but we are not able to do that. And you have seen all levels here. Out of this only you will be getting the questions. Now the next point is how do you call the encapsulation details? See students, think very seriously. Your pin is there in your brain, right? Who can access? Yourself can access anywhere, right or not? You can access your pin anywhere else. But I cannot access in your pin in my program, correct or not? You can access your private things anywhere else, provided it should be context of your object only, but not in the context of any other things. So for that, I'm going to give you this. So let us go for these details now. Let us take this example. I'm going to take up now. I'm going to do this now. Try to follow me carefully. Here I'm going to write it. Next I'm going to write it. Further details. Here I'm writing. Be careful. Here I'm writing. Account uh, accessing in okay, access one dot py. Like this, I will move to the further. So here I'm writing it. Take this class now. As it is, you take it. As it is, you take it. This is the one I'm taking. Got these details. Or take these things with respect to constructor only, no problem, you take it. Then I'm going to make it as what? This class, I'm going to write a main program here. Main program, be careful. AC dot what now I'm writing? Account of, no need to import or something. The same program now. So what I can print it? What I can print? I have to print the details or not? How do you print the details? So here I'm going to print it. So here I'm going to write it in the same place I'm trying to write it. Tell me, is it possible to access? No. That means in other part of the code you are writing, you are not inside the class context. You are in the context of some other place. Nagalakshmi, listen, all of you. So we are printing in outside the program. It is not possible to access. Try to run this code. You are getting account object has no attribute. In the same program only, you are getting an error. Not possible to access. Customer name, possible to access. Possible to access. Balance is not possible to access. Balance is not possible to access. PIN is not possible to access. PIN is not possible to access. Branch name is possible to access because they are not encapsulated. That means you are accessing outside the class. This is class only, but you are creating the object out of the class context. You cannot access encapsulated details. Are you following me? Now, I am going to write it, dear students, DEF, DEF, get, get self-access. Self-access means what? You people only accessing. Self-access. Self-access is my function name. Who can access your private data members? Yourself only can access. In your class, in your method, you can access private details. How to access it? Tell me. How to access it? Writing like this. In your class only, in the same class context only, you are supposed to access as what? Self dot. Error is still accessible. It is not possible. Self dot. Here also self dot. Here also what? Self dot. Self dot. Here also what? Self dot. Who is accessing private data members? Yourself. In a same class, you are getting an error. How you can call this get these things? These things anyhow I am going to write it. These things anyhow I am going to not writing here. I think you understood this. So how do you call it? AC dot. What is the function name? Get self access. You are getting an error for other details. So you got it. Here you are getting ACNO not possible. ACNO not possible. Next is what? Balance is not possible. Balance is not possible. Balance is not possible. Next pin also not possible. I will provide the solution for it. Be careful. Now you try to execute. You are getting the other details. Now to access your data members in the same class context, self dot, you have to write what? Double underscore ACNO, you have to write it. How you can access your private data members by yourself? Your object dot accessing the private data member. So coming to this place, double underscore you are writing, double underscore. How to access the pin? Double underscore. You may ask a question, sir, can I access the same way in other way also? See, go to the place, you may get it. I already shown you once again, other program 1.py. So what you are already accessed it like this. Was it executing? Try to run this now. It is still giving an error or not? In other class, we cannot use this like this. In the same class only, that means the same person can access by yourself anywhere by using self dot double underscore self dot. Now you can call. Now you can call. So are you getting or not? Don't mistakenly understand that. Don't try to say, sir, you are accessing now. Who is accessing? Myself only in my class context only with my object only I'm accessing. Are you correct or not? When I go anywhere by myself, I'm entering my password or not, but others don't know. So self dot my private data member, my double underscore variable. I hope it is more clear. So how I am accessing that? So I think Nagalakshmi, did you understand this? Inside the class, we are accessing by using what? Like this, you need to access. You cannot access like that in other programs. It is possible to access like this only. Clear or not clear? Suppose this method also like this. See, this method also like this. For example, definitely you cannot access it. Definitely you cannot access it. See, get to self access. You cannot, other person cannot access it. Giving error. What is that error? This function. Why you cannot access it? Because it is which method? Encapsulated method. So you may ask a question, sir, access like this. Also not possible. Also not possible. So how can I access, sir, then? Go to one more function I will say. Get AC details I'm getting. It is a function I'm writing. It is a open function. DEF get what? AC details. There I'm writing. You call this function. How do you call this function? Self dot. get like this, you have to call it. Underscore underscore you have to call. How to call the encapsulated data members? By using underscore underscore. How do you call the encapsulated method? Like this you need to call. So get it is AC details is calling this one. This one is calling this part. So definitely one method is required to make you to access outside. That internally calling like this. If we call like that, again it is going to give you error. You are getting the same error like earlier, which is the error attribute has no function like this. How do you call the encapsulated method? By using what? Like this. So finally run this code. So perfect answer is coming. Pakka question. Nobody knows. How do you call the encapsulated data members? By using double underscore in the same class with the same object. How do you call the method which is encapsulated? By calling in the same class, same method with the same self only we are calling. You cannot access outside like this. AC dot get this kind of thing. Even it is not showing also. Which one? It is not possible to access. It is not possible to access. So here I will give you gives error. So gives error. All these things you need to follow. Gives error. Attribute error. Why attribute error? Because it is encapsulated. I think you are following, students. Clear? So how to access your encapsulated data members in the same class? This is the procedure. This is a procedure and this is a procedure to call the method. Here you cannot access. Here only you can access it. It is a valid to access. Valid to access. Valid to access the encapsulated methods. Nagalakshmi understood, mom? So here understood this concept now. How to call the encapsulated data and encapsulated methods. Are you following me? Right. This is about the concept of encapsulation. So understood, Nagalakshmi. So now Srajan is asking, sir, can we access get ACC details in other program in the same way you accessed it? You can access it. You can access it. You can access it. Are you following me? But thing is, don't try to, if I access get ACC details in other program, details you can see, but it is not possible to access. You will see my account number. Definitely you will use it in some place or not for misleading that balances and all. That time it will give you problem because the banker is not providing the access for anybody else, right? Because it is a sealed, it is a sealed data. It is not possible to access it. If you see my account number, you will try to use it in some place. The banker is not allowing to use that. Even though you send it to my account to get my balance, my account data member will not permit you to use it because it is made as what? Double underscore value. So I think Srajan, you understood this point. So here, I think Srajan understood that. This is related to which concept term? Encapsulation. Are you following me? Right. So what are the things are recommended to make it as encapsulated? Instance data members and instance methods. Not recommended to make it as class level method, class level data members, static method not recommended. Constructor not possible to participate in encapsulation process. Class also not recommended to encapsulate. Let the class give because class is a formula for you. Class is not recommended. If at all you want to make class as encapsulated, you can make the class also encapsulated. Did you understand that point? So coming to the point back, a small documentation I will show you all the students in online. I hope that you understood the concept of data encapsulation. You try to observe it. Here you try to observe it. You observe students here. Start reading, all of you. Read data encapsulation. The process of hiding confidential information or data or methods from external programmers or end users is called data encapsulation. The purpose of data encapsulation concept is that to hide the confidential information or features of class. What are the features? Data members and methods. I wrote only two. right? So data encapsulation can be applied in two levels. They are at instance method level, at instance data member level, at instance methods level. To implement data encapsulation in Python programming, the data members and methods must be preceded with double underscore. There is a double underscore here. So syntax number one, data member level through what? Method, class name, def, method name of self. Inside of that, self double underscore, everything is double underscore. Same thing through constructor. Syntax one only. Data member level through what? Constructor. What is that? Class name of def underscore init of self. Self dot what? Underscore data member name. One is equal to value one. Self dot data member name two is equal to value two. Written. Under what it is written? Constructor. Earlier it is written under where? Method. Next syntax number two, method level. Class name, def, double underscore, instance method name only, class self. Made as data members. As it is you write it, but complete method is made as what? Encapsulated. Coming to the point of it, note. It is not recommended to encapsulate the class level data members and class level methods and static methods because they are meant for a common and universal purpose. So they must be public in access. Let them access everywhere. No problem. Coming to that is double underscore story in the Python programming about data encapsulation. So here you come, note point, data abstraction. What is an abstraction? What I am giving you, access it. Don't try to worry about the hidden details. Are you following me? So the process of retrieving or extracting essential details without considering the hidden details is called what? Abstraction. So abstraction, others programs I wrote now, all of them are what? Others related programs, whatever I wrote it, they are all comes under. Here I wrote some 4, 5 I wrote it. They are all related to what? Abstraction level. Account related examples I written that are called what? Encapsulation level of things. I think you are following me. So take care. And now I will go to note. We can't apply data encapsulation on constructor in Python because whose initialized data members, but whose initialized data members can be encapsulated. And double underscore magic methods and dunder methods, magic variables cannot participate in encapsulation process. If you want to write it, one more note I will write it here in Python programming. In Python programming, magic, magic or dunder. Dunder means double underscore. Dunder variables and methods and constructors never participates in where data encapsulation process. Are you following me? This is the practical you observed it related to the constructor. One more thing. So in Python programming, never participates in data encapsulation process. Okay. One more note. We can also encapsulate the class name, but in real time, hiding the class name is of no use because we get what error? Import error. Let the class give. Hidden details you want to make it, you make it as abstraction. Encapsulation, you make it. Don't make the class itself is hidden. So this is comes under the concept of encapsulation. I hope that it is clear for you people. Clear? Right. Now we are going to enter into the further discussion. So of course, in today's session, we'll stop at this stage. We are talking about encapsulation and abstraction, whose examples are here. And the next tomorrow class, we will go for which concept? Inheritance we will discuss. And inheritance. So here if you look at class and object is one pair, encapsulation and abstraction is one pair, And inheritance and polymorphism is one more pair that I will discuss in the tomorrow class. Inheritance and polymorphism, I will start. Anyhow, message passing you already understood. Passing the data from object to what constructor, passing the data from method definition to method calls to method definition in the form of any of the mechanisms which we applied, positional arguments, default arguments. Already we applied default arguments in yesterday. Variable length arguments you can apply. Keyword variable length arguments you can apply. Are you able to write it now? Fine. Clear or not clear? Right. So, Vamshi, see, doubt should be meaningful. Meaningless things, if you ask, no meaning of it. Can we write a function within the constructor? What's the meaning of that, first of all? What is the meaning? Function in a function we can define, but I will explain through decorator. Constructor for what purpose? Initializing. Function is for what purpose? Come on. Operations to perform. Meaningful doubts required. Meaningless things, if I entertain, there is no meaning of it. Function in a function you can define. We can't define a function inside the constructor. Okay. Right. So tomorrow class I'll go for what? Inheritance, I will go for it. Thank you. Carry on. Any doubts are there? You hold on, students. I will clarify your doubts. Online people, any more doubts are there? Brahmoji. So it is started 14th month, 14th. That means last Monday it is started. 11 o'clock batch is going on. Features of Python is going on. Features of Python. So, features of Python is going to be a beginning topic. If he is interested, he can start. Or otherwise, at 7 o'clock, after your batch is completed, then he can join. Brahmaji. So I hope you got it. So Ajay. So Ajay is asking, sir, when do we apply for job? After completion of complete full stack Python, then we can apply. There is no doubt in that. After complete full stack Python is completed, we can apply for job. Okay, now? Any more doubts? Okay, students. So no more hand raising symbols are there here. So we'll stop this now. Tomorrow class we'll move to the inheritance. Sanjay, so do you start anything, any new course? No, mom. Python only will be continuing. Python NumPy Pandas is going on now. Okay, we'll stop at this stage. Tomorrow, don't miss it. We'll meet. Thank you. All the best.